All right, guys, listen up. If you want to sleep like a gangster, go visit my friends at bearmattress.com/Chael. Use my code Chael. That's going to get you 40% off. That's not what they're offering the general public, guys. That is just for you. Bear Mattress is a premium fiberglass free mattress shipped right to your door. You don't need a pickup truck. You don't need 3 buddies. You just open the box, let it inflate, and boom, you've now upgraded your life. And here's the best part. Bear has now got a sleep quiz that'll match you with the perfect mattress. Me, I run a little hot. I like support, and Bear nailed it. It matched me with the Star Hybrid based on how I sleep. I've been sleeping on this thing for 2 months, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, it is the best I have felt getting out of bed in years. I stay cool. I'm not tossing around like a frog in a sock. And the whole thing is clean, safe, and fiberglass free. Bear's surveys show that people sleep better, recover faster, and feel better. And I believe it. You get free shipping, a 120-night sleep trial, a limited lifetime warranty, and financing options if you want them. Look, I love my Bear mattress. And you will too. Upgrade your sleep right now at bearmattress.com/Chael. Remember, code Chael gets you 40% off. Guys, do it today, because remember, champions don't procrastinate. The baddest dude I have come in contact with, a guy named Les Gutches. And there is not a close second, by the way. Les Gutches is down. The year is 1999. He's down. It's called parterre, but he's on bottom. Wrestling match against a Cuban. 19-year-old Cuban named Yoel Romero. The match ends and Romero's on top. Les is down. Romero has won. Romero had 1 point more than Les. Score was 3-2. Romero, while on top, when the bell comes in, as a matter of him celebrating his own incredible victory over the world champion, plays the drums on Les's back. The baddest dude I have ever met in my time on this earth just got the drums played on his back by a 19-year-old. All right. Now, that went about as well as you think that that's going to go. But this was one of these incredible, somebody calm Les down, just get him out of here moments. It was one of these incredible moments 26 years ago that I remember like it was 26 seconds ago. But now I'm following Yoel Romero. And 2004 Olympic Games roll around. Cael Sanderson, United States, draws Yoel Romero in the semifinal round of the Olympic Games. And it's a dogfight. It's an absolute dogfight, and Cael comes out of it. I think Cael beat him by 2. I think he beat him 3-1. I could be wrong. It was 3-2. Tight match. Cael moves on. 4 years later, Yoel returns. Is that true? Was it 2008? Was it 2008 when Yoel had Saitiev? It was. It's 2008. So, Yoel then goes into MMA. And when he gets into MMA, he's very old. He's 34 years old. I apologize. He's 36 years old. In fact, Yoel was having a fight with my teammate, Ronnie Marks. And Ronnie won rounds 1 and 2. This is Yoel's debut. And Yoel ends up finishing him in the 3rd. So the UFC releases Ronnie. They look at it and they go, hey, if you can't close out a match, you're up 2 rounds, you can't close out a match against a 36-year-old. Like, we got nothing we can do with this guy. We got stuck with this 36-year-old Cuban guy. There's nothing we can do with him. How are we supposed to do something with you? 10 years younger. They release him. So, but I want you to understand the mentality around Yoel Romero. Now at 36, and we look back, he was a boy. Now that we know what we know about Yoel Romero, a 36-year-old Romero is an extremely young Yoel Romero. But it's just an incredible time. And then Yoel does this in other fights. And I'm trying to warn people. I'm warning as many people as will listen. I know this guy. I had known him since he's 19. You are not beating him. You are not winning rounds against him. He's giving them to you. There's a difference. The entire fight, it's a setup. He never planned to win a judge's decision. He always has planned to put you away in the last round. So this guy that you're out there beating, you're not. That's not the guy. The guy isn't showing up until 12 minutes into a 15-minute fight. I would warn people. I watched Yoel beat world champions by 1 point. I watched him beat new guys that didn't know how to wrestle by 1 point. He would only show what he had to, and he would only did it when he had to do it. And in athletics, you don't see that very often. In fact, I'll give you a comparison where you do track and field. You'll see that in a race where the person out front doesn't go as fast as they possibly can. They go as fast as they have to. And you'll even see them oftentimes look over their shoulder, see that they've got this one, and slow down. In their minds, they're holding back. They're holding back until the final. And you don't really see that in other sports. So I'm just making that comparison. Yoel wrestles over the weekend. He's got Pat Downey Jr. And I asked Yoel straight up before this fight. I talked to him at the press conference. I said, do you know who Pat Downey is? Do you understand? This man's wrestled for a world championship himself. Man is one of America's top wrestlers. This man represented the country, the world championships, recently. I just want to know if Yoel knew what he was getting into, because Yoel was planning to take on Bo Nickel. Pat Downey was a replacement match. And a lot of times when you get a replacement, you dismiss it as its second choice. There's plenty of replacement matches that are harder than the original. I just want to know from Yoel's standpoint, do you know who this guy is? Have you had time to study? Yoel said that he did. The match goes out and happens. And Yoel, the year that he won the world championship, scored 9 points. Now, the world championship is a tournament. And the year that Yoel won it, there was 5 matches. Today's world championships, 4 is more common. But when Yoel won, it was 5 matches. In 5 matches, of which he won them all, he had a total of 9 points. Okay? He scores 12 points in this match with Pat. That is just not like Yoel to do. But it adds to the legend of Yoel, and it adds to this incredible night. I have never seen Yoel get a better pop than he got that night, including with the media. Ariel is now covering wrestling solely because of Yoel. So Yoel gets done with this. We immediately ask him, do you want Bo Nickel? By the way, I don't mean like as an idea in the future. I mean in 3 weeks in Miami. Next. Do you want him next? Do you want him 3 Saturdays from tonight? Yes. They signed the match. Yoel said yes. So now you got to go to Bo. You got to get to Yoel. You got to get the contracts. They did. It's done. It's signed. He's taking on Bo Nickel. Real American Freestyle in Miami, January 11th. 3 Saturdays from this. I mean, are you with me? This is an incredible thing. Now, it doesn't end there. Yoel, don't forget, he's 48 years old. Yoel is also into this bare knuckle boxing. Or just boxing. Any way that you want to do it. So far, he's done it with no gloves, but he'll put the gloves on. So, Yoel, by the way, who was an Olympian for Cuba for wrestling, Yoel's brother was an Olympian for Cuba for boxing. So he knows boxing. He'd grown up boxing, just excelled in wrestling. So Yoel the boxer is a very fascinating thing as well. And over the weekend, Anderson Silva got a victory as impressive as Yoel's. He got a finish victory over a younger guy in Tyron Woodley, a world champion. So Anderson did it boxing, Yoel did it in grappling, but Yoel, who accepted a match with Bo, he called out Anderson. I haven't heard a better idea. In a meaningful amount of time. A boxing match, Anderson Silva versus Yoel Romero. I didn't think I'd like it. I never thought I'd see it. I never thought of the match at all until Yoel said it. But there is zero chance that Anderson lets that slide. There's zero chance that Anderson doesn't respond. There's zero chance that a promoter somewhere doesn't try to book that. Am I lost in the sauce? Am I being nostalgic? Or do you agree with me? Do you want to see Anderson Silva box Yoel Romero?